Alrighty guys, here's the thing that I wanted to cover. It's not part of the beginner, intermediate, or advanced practice, but this is just things that we've been working on in practice, and I want to make sure you remember it. Number one is whenever you catch a ball, you always want to be in triple threat position, which means our feet land at the same time. We don't want to try to go 1-2 or 1-2. When we catch the ball, boom. We usually keep the ball on the side of where we shoot from. And if someone gets really close to us, it's going to make us step back or we step over them. So to step back, I would pivot back, and now the ball's protected from the guy. If they come all the way here, where the ball is, to try to grab it, you're going to rainbow them. So rainbow means you rainbow and your foot has to step across. Notice the ball went in a rainbow. So again, I'm going to go over this basket, rainbow as I step, and now my whole backside is blocking them from getting this ball. If they come around again to try and grab it, they come around to try and grab it, you can rainbow them again. And if they come behind you to try and grab it, you just move your body. If they come around you again, you just move your body. Okay? So, there's the rainbow. Of course, there's also going low below the knees, the reverse rainbow or the low rainbow, right? We're still stepping through, but I like rainbowing high. But you can practice both, low to high. And you want to be able to practice that with both feet. So you want to be able to rainbow with this foot. Coming over you're rainbowing over the head of that player. Protect the ball. And you can come under their arms, above. So we practice that pivoting. We also practice when we catch a ball, once we're in triple threat, we do one thing usually. If we're close to the basket, we can look like we're going to shoot. We put our eyes to the basket, and we do a pump fake. The pump fake doesn't go higher than our chin, just right here. You don't have to pump fake this high. Just boom. After you pump fake, you can decide when the defender comes up in your face and puts a hand up, when their hand comes up, you can go under their arms and stay low. Okay? So, facing this way. Here's just a review. You get a pass, pump fake, go. Practice doing that both ways. So you get a pass, jump stop, pump fake, go. Notice when I go, I put my right leg there. So again, going both ways. Pump fake, go. Pump fake, go. Okay, using our inside leg to protect the ball from the defender. Alright, besides our pump fake, we have our jab step. So same exact thing, but we're going to jab the opposite way. Here's the key on the jab step. Same foot twice. Like, what do I mean? Catch the ball. If I'm going to go right, if I'm going to go this way, I have to jab this way first to fake out the defender. Watch my same foot here. Same foot. Same foot. Okay? It has to go same foot. 1, 2. If you do the opposite feet, if you do this, 1, 2, that's traveling. So it has to be same foot. Here. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. The other thing you'll notice is the ball jabs with your foot. When you jump stop, when you step left, the ball goes below your knees, boom. And then when you bring your left foot over, the ball follows your foot, boom. And you keep it protected. So watch the ball on this one. Notice the ball jabbed with my foot. Okay, full speed. Okay. One more time. You want to be able to work on both feet. A lot of people are only comfortable jabbing one way. You want to be able to go here, jab, Again, notice this time it's my other foot twice. Jab, jab. Same foot went this way and then that way. One more time, full speed. Okay. This is just things that I'm covering. So, jump stop, rainbow, reverse pivot, jump stop, rainbow, jab and go. All right, another thing you can do is if you get the pass and the defender's behind you, you want to face up. So you get the pass, you catch, you're going to do a reverse pivot. So you're going to spin backwards, low, and then you can rainbow and then jab. We haven't worked on this yet, so feel free to work on this on your own. But you're basically getting a pass, face your defender, go over their arms, and then jab them to fake them out, and then go around them. I won't spend too much time on this since we haven't practiced this, but here it is again. I get a pass, defender's on my back, face them, rainbow, pump. Do it again. Here, face my defender, go over, pump. Coming from the other side, or if I want to face this way, even if the ball's coming straight at me, I get the pass, I know the defender's behind me, I face my defender. Notice I use this foot to do a reverse pivot. I go over their arms, which makes them lean a little. I jab them to make them go this way, and then I use the same foot and go on this side of them. You can go either side, you have to react to where the defense is, but for now, gives you the idea. Here, face, over, jab, go. Do it one more time. Here, face, over, jab, go. Alright, these are just all extras. Shooting form, passing form, shooting form, passing. We talked about passing. Let's just do passing real fast, it's quick. 3 types of passes. Chest pass, elbows are out. Whether you step or not, you could do that if you're strong enough, but if you step, when you're done passing, your thumb should be down, okay? Usually you want to aim for the person's chin, because by the time it reaches them, it might be right at their chest, or you aim for their head. So chest passes, boom, aim for their head, boom. They should be able to catch it, even if the ball ends up coming a little lower, because it loses its height. They'll be able to catch it. Same with overhead. Overhead, some people do it wrong. They bring it's good to practice overhead with 2 feet straight, by the way, but you should be able to go this far back behind your head. You never want to bring it behind your head. This is wrong. It always stays over your head. And boom, boom, boom. You want to pass it that way. So you want to practice passing it really hard, maybe against a wall or against a net or even with a parent, so that when you're practicing your passes, you're like boom, 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 boom. You should almost feel like you're knocking your parent down. Yes, it is possible to pass too hard, but right now we're going to err on that and say, try to knock them down right now. Pretend your parents, you want to pass it so hard you're going to knock them down. Evan, you might have to take a little off your pass. The next is the bounce passes. You know, if I'm passing to a player, let's say right there, let's say that person's on my team. When I do a bounce pass, my elbows are out still. When I pass, my thumbs are down. You don't want to bounce the ball right in the middle between you and the player. You want to bounce the ball a little past the middle section. So, if this bag here is the middle between me and the blue, let me back this up a little. Let's say the blue is my player. When I aim, this ball should go past the red, right there. And when it comes up, it'll come up right about to their waist. We don't want the ball coming up high to where they're catching it up here on their elbows. You want your teammate to catch it right here by their waist. So if I was to pass this right now, watch where the ball lands. If you notice, the ball did not hit the bag. The ball hit right here past. So you should be passing past the middle section. Okay? Again, try to get some really oomph on that bounce pass where it literally, by the time your parent is catching the ball, it almost wants to skid the ball where it knocks them down. Boom! Alright? Work on some power on that. Alright. Again, this is just real quickly. Lastly, shooting form. We haven't even really worked on it yet, fellas. I'll just be honest with you. You might want to watch some videos on it. But here's the most basics. Number one, when you're shooting, I'll just face you. Make sure your elbow's not out. Make sure your elbow's in. It almost rubs against your side. Think of that right now. And if you were to hold the ball up, it's a perfect capital L. So turning sideways, you'll see a capital L. You want your wrist flexed back as much as possible. If your wrist is like this, you lose a lot of power. So watch with my hand, I'm gonna pull that ball back. Look at my wrist, and this is a capital L here. So when you shoot, you're going to shoot. Let me give you this way. Here's my elbow, keep it in. I'm gonna bend with my legs. Ball is right here by my chest. Here. And then I'm gonna come here, and your hand, you're gonna end at a 45-degree angle. This is not good. That's too low. This is not good, it's too high. It's right about here. Maybe a little bit higher than 45. So right here. So when I'm here, boom, I go, and I release the ball like this. If you think of it going right where your eyes are, or your eyebrow, that's kind of like where your hand should end. But don't go like this. Just keep your hand straight from where it is. So from here, notice the ball comes straight right here. You can center the ball a little in your body, or you can keep it right along this path. Most people keep it along their path. Your footwork, if my feet are even right now, see them? If my feet are even right now, if I'm a right-handed shooter, I'll put my right toe about 2 inches forward in front of my left. Feet are shoulder width apart. Nice and balanced. Don't be on the heels. You want to be on the balls of your feet. Not on your tippy toes, but have your parents show you where the balls of your feet are. Your weight should be on the balls of your feet. And when you shoot, boom, cock the ball. Cock. See how the ball goes back? Ball's going back. And then my other hand, it's not on the side of the ball. Some people think that your supporting hand is on the side. It's actually on the side, but also here, behind the ball. Okay? So this is my shooting hand. Notice how my hand is here. You can even see it. It's not just on the side. It's a little bit on the back. Okay? And that'll hold the ball in this position. Notice this hand is holding the ball in this position. Now when I release this up, this hand comes off of it, but you keep it up there. And you keep your release. Now we talk about this release here. Some people call it the swan. In my house we call it the penguin. Some people call it the goose or whatever, because it looks like a goose's head at the top. You want your fingers to press down hard. That'll give you more power. You're going to be shooting the ball mostly off of these two fingers, your pointer and your middle. So think of those two fingers pointing down afterwards to the ground. Your arm should be at this angle. Your hand is down, your hand is not here, and it's not up. You always finish with your hand down. And right now, I want you to get in the habit of leaving your arm up for 2 seconds after you shoot. So it looks like this. Here, you shoot, 1, 2. Notice both hands are up. This hand's higher, this hand's supporting. But you leave it there for 2. You can shoot that ball as high as you want. I'm in the garage. There's a ceiling here, so I can't shoot it very high. But just so you can see my form, cock, up, shot. Now you might see your mom or dad shooting from up here. That's how I shoot. But right now we're shooting below our chin. Boom. It's the new Steph Curry form anyway. All the young kids are doing that these days. So you're going to shoot from here, cock. If you want more power, cock the ball lower. If you don't need it, you can cock it right